Hey creative, you welcome back to my channel. I'm the cousin here. In this tutorial we are going to design two beautiful minimal Independence Day celebration flyers. And as you all know, tomorrow happens to be Ghana's Independence Day. Ghana is now 67 years after our Independence Day. As a graphic designer and a good citizen, we have to design something for our nation and then post it on our social media handles to wish our audience happy Independence Day celebration. So let's take this opportunity and learn how to design a very beautiful flyers, two Independence Day flyers with our Pixelab. And as we are diving in, consider subscribing, like, comment and share. Let's go. This is the first design that we are going to work on it. As you can see, very beautiful. So I will get rid of it so that we all can start afresh. So this is my working space. I will start by deleting this particular text here. I will delete it and I will come to my import, come to this middle tool here and come to your import, and let's select this particular image here. Let's select this particular image and then let's crop it like this a bit, and let's tap on the check mark here. So we have this image here, we have this beautiful image here. Let's increase the size a bit. All right, okay, so let's make it wide like this, and let's tap on crop. When we tap on crop again, let's tap on this arrow here so that we can flip it to the left side like this. So once you tap on this arrow, it will flip it to the left side. Let's tap on our check mark again. We increase the size this time again like this, and we make sure that we have something like this here. Great. So what we are going to do next is we are going to blend this particular image here to the background. So we will come to our shapes, and when we come to our shapes, we tap on this arrow here to get our circle from this list here. And when we get our circle, we come to opacity. Let's reduce the opacity to 0, and let's come to stroke weight and increase the stroke weight to 80. Yeah, and let's come to opacity, not opacity, let's come to blur radius. You see blur radius, let's also give it a blur radius of 25. Let it be full. So we have it like this. So we will tap here to let it be a small size like this. Don't let a space, or don't let any space be in the middle. So we close this to like this. It's okay, and then we tap on our check mark. So we have this color here. This is the blend, this thing that we are going to use to blend the background. So we will come to our color and change the color of it to white. So we will change the color of it to white like this. We can tap here to manipulate it, so we get something like this, right? So we tap here to copy the same thing, put it here, copy it again and put it here. You see, it's becoming more beautiful. So we tap here, place this one here, place this one here, copy this one, place it here. So we have 4 blend this in here. Yeah, so you position them here. So after this, we will come and lock them. We lock all the elements. You come to your layer and lock all the layers. Right after that, we will come to our background. So we tap here to come to your background, and when you come to your background, let's choose our background color from this here, and the color should be white, right? So we have our background color like this. So right after this, we will come to our blending tool. We will come to our blending. So let's first bring a certain image from our gallery. All the images and the resources using will be in the description, so check it for it. So let's bring this image here, this blending image here. So we will tap on the square size to get it in the square size, because our working space is already in the square size. So this particular image should be in the square size, and let's tap on the check mark. Once you tap on the check mark, come to relative size. When it comes to relative size, increase the weight to 100. Let it be full, you see, let it be 100 and tap on the check mark. So right after that, you reduce the opacity of it. So reduce the opacity of it to 80%. Opacity to 80%. Yes, something like this. So we get our opacity here, and we can lock this particular image here. Right after this, we will start with our writings, but before that, let's bring our image. I think this will be our last image. So we come to our import, come and select this image in your import. All the resources will be given to you. Check the description for it. So here's the image. We tap on a check mark, increase the size of it, right? Increase the size of it, and you come to your, let's come to our erase, and let's erase this watermark here. Yeah, let's erase it. Let's increase the pen, and let's increase the blur, and let's erase it. Once you have erased it, let's tap on the check mark. So we have our image beautiful here like this. You will position it here somewhere like this. All right, so you position it somewhere here. All right, this okay. So you come and lock the image. So right after it, we will come to our text here, and let's write 67. So Ghana has been, it's been 67 years since Ghana got independent, so we have to write the 67 here. All right, and let's bring it to the middle, increase the size. Let's see the size of it. The size should be around somewhere 78. Okay, so let's come to the font first. Let's come to font, and let's choose Montserrat bold for it. So Montserrat bold. All right, so we have our Montserrat bold here. Now let's come to the size again, and let's see from the size. Okay, so the size should be big, and let's increase it 540. I think it's not bad. So let's come again to our color. When you come to color, tap on this plus sign here, and let's come to, you see this last slider here. Let's move the slider to this last end here to get it in a transparent form. So this is a transparent slider, so we move it to the last end here, and we tap on OK. So you see here, you can't see anything here, right? So let's come to stroke and give it stroke. So we are going to work with the stroke. So with a stroke, we will come to stroke width and give it stroke width of 1, right? So we increase the size again. Yeah, the size should be bigger than that. So let's come to the size. The size should be around 780 or yeah, something like that. So okay, so all right, so let's bring it to back of this image. Let's bring it to back of this image, and let's reduce the opacity of it, to 60. All right, so let's reduce the opacity of it to 60. All right, and let's come to relative position and position it in the middle and at the center, so we will position it, bring it down a bit here. All right, so you will lock it here. All right, so now we will move to bring another image from our gallery. So we will bring this image here. All right, so this image here, we'll bring it here. Let's not touch anywhere. We are coming to the late erase some parts from it. You can see that there's a writings there. So we come to erase, increase your pen or your eraser, and increase the blur of it, and erase all the text here, and leave the flower. There's a shadow there, so when you're erasing, take your time. Right? Okay, so we have our flower only here, our flag, sorry. So we tap on the check mark, and then we will position it here. Once you have brought it here, we will come to rotate, and then rotate it to -17 degrees. Alright, so -17 like this, and position it here. Position it here. We can come to size, and let's see the size of it. The relative size of it should be around, the width should be around 85. The width should be 85, and the height should be around 57. Okay, so I think it's okay. So we position it somewhere here, and then we start with our writings. We can lock it so that it will not disturb us. Come to our writing. Let's first write happy. Write happy in caps, happy, and then we bring it here. We bring it somewhere here. We are coming to reduce the size of it. So let's come to our size and see the size. The size should be small, very small, 33. And we come to spacing, and we give it spacing, right? So we come to spacing. Spacing of it should be around this. Okay, 58 is okay. And we come to color, and let's give it this black color. All right, so give it black color like this, and position it here. Let's position it here, and we can copy it, or we can simply come to edit, and then let's write independence. Happy independence. So we bring it here, right? So we bring our independence here, right? So we can come to our font and change the independence font to Poppins semi-bold. So if you have that font or any similar font that can fit the design, then you use it. So Poppins semi-bold, we have it here. Poppins semi-bold. So we can change the color. We can change the color of it. First, let's see the size of the Poppins. Okay, size should be around 60, right? Size of the independence should be around 60, and yeah, let's align them. Okay, so we come to the independence again. We are going to choose a color for it. So I think here is the color. Here's the color here. Here's how I got the color. So you tap on the plus sign here, and you come to the color picker here, and you pick the color from this flag here. You see the green color, pick the color from there. Move this pointer here. You see this pointer here, move it to the dark green part here. So we get our color like this, and tap on the check mark. So yeah, that's it, and we have our color here. But I have the color code here. I can give it to you. Let me use the color code that I use for the one. So let's come to the pen here and come and put in the color code. The color code is 00411E. 00411E. So we tap on OK, and then we tap here. So here's the color code for it. We can copy the same font or the same text, and then we write day, happy Independence Day. So we bring it here. Okay, let's come to relative position, bring it to the top and bring it to the middle. So we can use the position to increase here and bring it to the down, and let it align with the independence. Great. All right, so let it align well like this, and we have it here. So we have our text, happy independence. All right, so let's come and see the size of the independence. The size should be around 76. It should be big. All right, so we have it here. So let's come to our text here, this particular text, and let's copy it, and let's write Ghana. So happy Independence Day, Ghana, and let's bring it here. All right, so we reduce the size a bit, bring it here, and we come to fonts, let's change the font of it. Let's use Montserrat bold for it, Montserrat bold, and let's use an orange or a yellow orange color for it. So here's the color that I'm using. You can get it here. The color is here, right? This color. So let me see the code of it. The code is FFC107, so you can use that code for it. So we have it here. Good. We have our design here like this. So we are almost done. Just that we are coming to bring a shadow from here. We come to shape and we come to this here, come to circle. So we are going to customize a shadow for the image, right? So come to opacity, reduce the opacity to 0, and come to blur radius and let the blur radius be full, that's 25, and come to stroke weight and increase the stroke weight to 80, reduce 8 like this, and tap on the check mark. So we have our shadow here. We tap here to manipulate it, let it be over and flat like this here. So reduce it, bring it here, let's give it as a shadow to this gentleman here. So we come to our opacity, reduce the opacity to maybe around 26 or 24. Let's make it 36. Okay, let's make it 45. All right, so let's make it more over or more flat and give it as a shadow to the gentleman. Let's lock it. So we are almost done. Let's check from the main design here. We are almost done. Let's write this here. All right, so with a 67, with a text 67, let's increase the size of it. So we come here, let's send it to front, increase the size of it. The 67 should be big in size, and let's send it to back of this flower, or this flag here, sorry. Okay, good. So we have it here. Now let's let's bring this one to top. Good. So now let's lock it, and let's lock this text here. Let's come to text. Let's write the year or the date that Ghana got independence, like 57. So we are in 2024. So we write something like this and we position it here. So we will come to fonts and give it Montserrat medium. So if you have that font, you can give it, or if you have any other similar font, you can use it. So we will come to size, and let's see the size should be around 26, right? And let's give it spacing. When it comes to spacing, give it spacing of 100. Let it be full, and then let's place it here. We can position it in the center, centralize it, and let's get something like this. So now we are coming to write some well wishes quotes or some well wishes words, you see. Yeah, so let's come to our test, and I think I have it here. All right, so here is it. Let's reduce the size. The size should be small like this, and let's come to size and give it a 27. So guys, we are almost done with the first design. So let's come to font and give it Montserrat medium here. Let's give it to it, and let's make it in 3 lines here, and we can give it color like this black color here, and make it align with this black stick here. So guys, we are almost done. Let's come to our import and bring this last image here. Have the image here, so I'll bring it here, and now I'll come to erase color, erase the color, increase the the tolerance of it and increase the size of it like this and position it somewhere here. So guys, that's it. This is the design. Very beautiful design. We can write our name here. You can write your brand name, Precaution Creative. So we come to font, give it Montserrat Young, reduce the size, custom it. Let's put it here. We can write our name here so that people know that we designed it. So beautiful flyer here. You can copy and do duplicate of it. You can get inspiration from it and then use it to design something beautiful for yourself and post it. Right, so let's save it. Come to save as image, or we can first save as project and give it a name, Independence or Independence Flyer. It's already saved, so you can save it as project and you can give it a name, 231. And let's save as image. When it comes to image, saving as image, tap on here and save it as ultra. Save it as ultra and tap on save to gallery, so it will be saved to your gallery. Let's move to the second design. All right, so we're starting with the second flyer. Very beautiful flyer. So let's get rid of this particular text here, and let's come to our middle tool and come to imports. When it comes to import, let's select this particular image here. So as I said, all the resources will be in the description. Check it for it. So come to the relative size. The width should be 100 and the height should be 74. Let's maintain it like this. We can move this to the top a bit like this, and we are coming to blend the image to the background. So you will come to our shapes, and when you come to your shape, come to this drop down arrow here, tap on circle and reduce the opacity to 0, and come to stroke weight. Let the stroke weight be 80, and come to blur radius and let the blur radius be 25, and then move it, let it be small in size like this, and tap on the check mark. Right, when you are making it, don't make a circle or a hole be in the circle like this. I made a mistake, so don't repeat that. So we come here, put it here, increase the size, place it here, change the color of it to white, or we can change the color of it to green. This green here, this dark green here. Yeah, this is how I got the green. You can tap on the plus sign here, and let me give the code to you. The code is not this code. The code is 0000414111E, right? So that's the code. This green code here. Yeah, this green color here. So we make a duplicate of it. Come to copy it again, and copy it and place it here. Now copy it again and place it somewhere here. All right, so have it here. Good. Now what we are going to do is we will lock these blur images here, blur shapes here, and then we will come to our shapes. Come to your shapes, and then let's increase the size of this shape. Let's make it square like this, and we can make it big and occupy the space. And let's come to the shape color and give it this green color here, but here is not a red color. Let me give you the code for the color that I used. So let's come to the pen here, and the code is 0007B939. Great, so there's the color that I used, and we can reduce the opacity of it let's tap on the check mark and let's bring it to the top. Alright, when you bring it to the top, let's reduce the opacity of it to 75. Alright, so we have the reduce the opacity of it. So now we will come to our shapes again. Let's lock this particular shape here, the green shape here, and let's come to our shapes again and let's customize another rectangle shape. So we increase the size of it and tap on the check mark. Alright, so now let's rotate it a bit and put it like this. Place it like this. We have it here. Place it like this, and we can go ahead and lock it. Alright, so we have it like this here. So now we are coming to write our test. Start with our test. Let's come here and let's write happy. Alright, so we tap here. Let's make the size of it. Let's come to size and let's make the size of it be small, and let's make the size of it 37. Right, good. So we have the size of it here, 37. Let's come to spacing. Let's make the spacing be 100. Let's come to spacing. Let the spacing be 100. Position it here, and let's come to relative position. Centralize it. Come to position top and move it to the top a bit. And let's come to our test again. Right, independence. So happy independence, and we have our independence here. So we will come to font. Let's change the font of it. Let's choose this Poppins font for it. Poppins semi-bold. So we choose Poppins semi-bold. We tap on it like this. We are going to give it a color, and the color will be this yellow color here. Let me give you the code. So the code of it is FFC107. so that's the code of the color. You position it here like this, and let's come to relative position. Okay, let's come to relative position and let's centralize it, and let's come and copy it. Once you copy it, bring it here, centralize that one too, and let's move it to the top, and let's reduce the opacity of the second independence test. Let's come to opacity, give it opacity of it will be 50. Right, and let's copy it again, bring it here, centralize it and move it to the top a bit, one. Right, and let's reduce the opacity of this one to 23, somewhere 23. Great. So all right, so we will come to our text and write day in smaller text and tap OK. Come to relative position, centralize and bring it to the middle. Increase the size of it. The size of it should be, let's come to size and see the size of it. Size of it should be 357. Alright, so 357. We will come to our font and let's use this font for it. Signature collection. I think I have used it here. This font, signature collection. Let's use that font for it and let's place it here. So once I type, you could see that some part of the text has been cut off, especially with the D part, the left side. You see that the D is not revealing well. Let me show it to you. You could see that the D is not revealing well. You see that? You see it? Some part of it has been cut away. So this is how you can reveal it. Come to your padding and reveal it by revealing the left padding. You see that now it has been revealed well. It is now looking beautiful. So we have it here. We have revealed it. We put it here, and let's come to the color and give it a red color. So the red color, not this type of red color, not this kind of red color. So then let me give you the code. The code is FE0000. So we tap on the check mark and tap on OK. So this is the red color that I need. So I have it here. I will come to my imports and bring my image here, this particular image. Let's bring this flag image here, this beautiful flag image, wavy flag. So you bring and position it here. All right, so we'll bring and position it here. So we will make sure that the weight of the, let's come to relative size, the weight of the flag should be 93 and should be around 93, and the height of it should be 43, around 43. So you come and position it here, and let's come to relative position, centralize it. You can move it to the top a bit like this, and let's bring the day to the top of it. Let's bring the date distance to the top of it. Now we are almost done. It has left with some image. So let's come to our imports again and bring an image of people jubilating. It's not here, so here is the image. So we'll crop this part out and increase the size of the image. All right, let me reselect it, not this type, not this particular image. So let me come to my, all right, so let's bring this particular one, increase the size, position it here. All right, position it somewhere here. All right, so we come to opacity and reduce the opacity of it to 9 is okay. 9 is okay, and let's send it to back. Let's send it back to the flag. Right, send it back to the flag. Now let's come to text, and let's write a certain wishes or a certain code, any independence code that you feel like you can write. Okay, let me lock this particular image here, reduce the size of this one, and let size should be somewhere 31, and the font should be, let's use this, or let's first change the color of it. The color should be black. Color of it should be black. And let's change the font. Come to font, and let's change the font of it. The font should be on Sarat medium. All right, so we have the font here. Now let's come to align and align it to the center alignments. We have our design here looking beautiful already, but we have not done left with one thing. Let's write our brand name. So we just write Decorsing Creatives. So we are done with the design, looking beautiful already. Very simple, minimal flyer for our Independence Day. You can do same and then post it on your social media handles, right? So come to size, and let's reduce the size of this particular text to somewhere 20, and let's come to opacity. Reduce the opacity to 37. The opacity should be 37, and we come to spacing. Let's make the spacing 100, and let's come to color and change the color of it. Let's use this black color for it, and then let's position it here. Let's centralize it. So guys, we are almost done. We are done, except let's bring right a simple let's copy this, our brand name, and let's write the date that Ghana got independent, and let's write our current date, right? So write 2024, and we have it here. Let's come to
Let's come to spacing. Now spacing. All right, let's come to color and change the color to white, and let's move it here. So we have it here. You can come to fonts and give it, let's see the fonts for it. Montserrat bold is okay. Okay, let's increase the size of it and let's position it here. We can rotate it to -1 degrees. It's okay, so we have it here. Let's see it. So looking beautiful, our design looking beautiful. Can come to opacity, reduce the opacity, increase opacity of it to 92. It's not bad. So our design is looking beautiful. That's how I did it, guys. So just take your time, follow through, get the concept and design something beautiful for yourself and post it on your social media handles. Let people know that you are a graphic designer, and as a good citizen you have to do something, right? So let me tap on here and let's save our design. You can first save it as project. You can save it as project, maybe Independence Day. Let's give it a number 34 301 and tap on OK. Let's give it save it as image and tap on Ultra. So this is how we do it. If you are gotten value from this tutorial and you are glad that you find this channel, please subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and like, comment and share. See you guys. Happy independence.